Let's go. Thing. That kind of sucks with this gimbal. It's really nice, but I'm trying to do this vertical for a little bit so people can see better on their iPhones. But it is what it is, I guess. The little girl, as of right now, does not have a grave marker because it just happened, but she's right around this area is what the worker told me. It's like the baby section over here. And I think if you look where that guy is right there, that's about where she's buried. Come on, guys. Hi, how you doing?
Beautiful puppy.
Thank you. Is that someone that just got buried there from the accident?
From Monroe County.
Yeah. Wow, I was actually coming down here doing a story about that.
Are you?
Yeah, I feel really bad. Are you the uncle?
I'm the dad.
I feel really bad for you, sir.
That was where my oldest daughter, my youngest son, they was at a birthday party when it happened.
I'm on YouTube Live. Do you want to talk or no? You don't have to. I'll keep you off.
I come here once a week and see him. Sometimes more. I just like anxiety from being on camera. But it's a good story you're doing. How long have you been following it since it happened?
Well, I was coming from Houston up here and someone told me about it and I live streamed.
Yeah.
I could relate to it because I myself, when I was a little kid, got hit by a DUI person,
Yeah.
but I survived.
Oh.
But wow, dude, my heart goes out for you. I'm really bad.
It's the worst pain someone can be. If you want, you can put me like a picture of me on your channel so they see that you're talking to someone if you don't mind. My name's...
That's up to you.
Yeah.
There you go.
My name's...
That's the father of the kid.
Kids. There was
Kid.
There was two.
Is the other one buried here too?
They're buried together.
Wow, I feel really bad for you, sir.
My daughter was 8 and my son was 4. We buried them 3 days before his birthday.
Uh-huh.
His birthday.
You can pet my dogs if you want.
Hey.
They're real.
They're beautiful. They're beautiful.
Thanks.
Dogs. I come and spend as much time as I can with them. It don't, how can I put it? It's not the same as them being here, obviously, but it hurts. I miss them really, really bad. My story, my kid's story made it worldwide. It made it everywhere. The lady, she's still out. She don't care. And I still haven't properly even grieved yet. My oldest, my oldest got hurt too. He's still unable to walk.
Oh, really? I heard there was a third kid, but
Yeah.
I didn't hear no.
That was my,
So it's paralyzed?
no, he's walking slowly, getting ready to walk slowly but surely. It happened 5 months ago, so he had his broken femur.
Uh-huh.
He had 9 staples in the back of his head. He had a broken wrist.
Oh, my Lord.
He was at UIM for almost 3 weeks recovering.
Were you inside the barn when this happened?
No,
All
they
right.
just left my house. It was not a bar. It was a Swan boat club. It's kind of like a
Yeah, I was there.
yeah. So they was just a birthday party, man. They left my house. They was supposed to come back. They never came back, and that's why I feel like this. I didn't get a chance to say goodbye.
I saw that on video. It's like a DUI driver that don't even care.
She
They
was-
want to drink, keep it at home, but don't be driving. I saw that. Someone told me about that. I was just completely shocked because I seen a lot of DUI drivers and stuff.
She's still out on bond.
Yeah, I seen that. Should be put behind bars.
She hasn't said nothing about my kid since it happened. She hasn't shed a tear. She's out living life, and I'm out here broken, shattered. It's hard. But, I thank you because you show people for awareness. They was just at a birthday party, just a random birthday party of a bunch of kids, and she just went right through the building. She didn't care.
I seen that, yeah, and then they deny it.
If anybody, for your listeners and viewers, they can look up Swan Boat Club and they can see my story. It's hit nationwide, all over. A lot of people don't know about me because I haven't been on the news. I don't care for
Yeah,
none of that.
that's just a bunch of gossip stuff.
I was worried about my kids' recovery, them getting better. All I want to do now is her court date's October 18th, so hopefully when she goes to court in prison, I can grieve. I can get some closure. Right now, all I have is an empty heart because I come here a lot. That's it.
Yeah, I don't know how to put it.
I know.
I feel really rough for you, dude. You're young, and then your kids. I saw that. It's like, can you imagine just being at a birthday party, and you never expect a car to go through that door.
They was just at a table. They was just sitting, about to get a hot dog and something to drink, and they're gone. My daughter just had her 8th birthday a few weeks, and my son was just about to turn 5. But I come here as much as I can just to see some type.
So that's exactly where they're buried then, huh?
Right here. Yeah, I come here and put toys like Robux. I know kids play that. Stumbleguts, he loves it. She loves Stitch, so I put Stitch. I put Groot. He liked the Avengers. It happened so fresh, so we're waiting on the headstone and that to come now. So, but yeah, this is the worst feeling. I've never done this. I lost my dad, and nothing compares. Even losing a parent, it's like losing your kids. And it wasn't just one. I know people go through tragic all the time losing kids, but I lost both of them in the same day.
Yeah, I don't know what to say about that. That's double whammy,
It's kind of like a lightning strike, man. Once in a million. It don't happen at all. It shouldn't happen to anybody. God forbid it did, but it happened to me. And I'm not out here acting crazy. I play basketball for, the city out here, just out here playing like in a community. So I play all the time. That's my reliever is basketball, man. I don't do nothing else. And then I come and see these guys, What's your name, by the way?
Oh, it's JC.
Nice to meet you, man.
Here, give me a hug, dude.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, I don't want to step on your kids here.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you for even, coming here and sharing my story. I love the awareness, and once everything's settled, I'm gonna get my own awareness through like basketball. My daughter was just learning the sport. She didn't know there was basketball players, female basketball players.
Yeah, I heard about that, and it's like, like I drive a lot out there. I see a lot of DUI people, a lot.
They don't care, man.
No, they don't. And then it's like you thought you heard it all, and I thought it was a joke. Seriously.
I understand.
It's like I can't believe this. And then I'm thinking, how the woman make those curves? Because I went down there.
Oh,
She
yes.
lives right around
Yeah,
there.
she lives right around the corner.
Do you think
Yes,
she got drunk at her house?
yes,
That's
she
what I
did.
think.
We went to the court date. There's been a few court dates. I mean, it's on YouTube too.
Uh
She had her
huh.
court date, man. She was hammered. They have body cameras. She said she shouldn't even be driving. She knew what she was doing.
Yeah.
She just hit her neighbor's car and she tried to get away.
I
And
saw
the boat
that.
club is right there, so she got away, but she ended up going through the building because she didn't know what she was doing. It was too high of a speed. She's drunk. She was over 4 times the limit.
4?
4 times. It was like a 1.80. She was
Oh,
like,
wow.
yes. And you know, she couldn't even slur her words. She was at home in the beginning. She should have never left. My kids would still be here right now.
Yeah,
Look,
if you want to stay drunk, keep it. They don't care. They just drive.
And-
Drunk, high.
And they feel like they don't get to see what you just seen. We got brought together for you to see this. Hopefully, a lot of people see this now. Before you drink and get behind a car, look what you're doing to someone's life. If they YouTube what happened, look at how beautiful my daughter and son were. And now my son just got out of preschool. Now I don't get to go to graduations, man. I'm stuck here doing this. And I know some people, if you look around, they feel closer when they come here, but they don't come to me in my dream or nothing, but I'm trying to feel close to them. So she don't know what she took from me. No one knows how it feels to be alone without them. They don't until it happens. When you're with them for their whole life through birth, they're gone. You don't see them anymore. They're not there.
Yeah, I was praying for you guys at church. I don't know how many people were injured besides your kid. I'm sure there was a couple adults in it.
About 13. His cousin got hurt. His mom got severely hurt. His mom was in the hospital for like 4 days, 5 days. She almost died. It was very, like you said, it was the rarity of that happening. It was the odds of it shouldn't have. She just didn't care. So when she went through, she instantly killed my daughter. My son was stuck under the car. It took a lot of people to get him out, and he just didn't make it. If you go to my Facebook, you check it, they was always together. They was always in pictures everywhere, and then they was getting soda together, and now they're buried together. I don't know why this is happening, man, but I pray when everyone sees this video.
And they were pinned underneath the car too?
My daughter was pinned between the wall. She died instantly. My son, he died in the EMS from brain trauma.
Yeah, I feel really rough for you, dude.
As you see, I put, stuff on their grave, like toys, and try to, because every week when they come, I had them on the weekends, and during the summer, I was that dad. I didn't have like no custody battle. Me and their mom we broke up like a year or two ago. So I was with their mom for like 12, 13 years. We just had, with technology, the world changed, and we just went mutual breakup. And then 2 years later, this happens. They was with me through birthdays, holidays, school. I went to the school. I was that dad, man. I just want to continue to be that dad, even though they're not here. So if you see, you can show it if you want. I go like each time until their headstone comes. I put like Iron Man. I put Hulk. I put like little toys for her. She likes Shopkins. So if you see little piggies, dinosaurs, little buckets, unicorns, their headstones should be here in like a few weeks.
Oh, that's nice.
But it just happened so fresh, man. It's hard. And if you want, before you leave, if you continue walking on the back of my Jeep, you can see like their decal of their birth dates and everything on there. If you want to show your viewers.
Oh, if you want it on there, it's up to you. I don't want to mess with your private stuff,
No, it's on YouTube. My whole case is on YouTube. Once your viewers see Swan Boat Club, they see everything.
Yeah. Well, if you want to show me, that's fine. I'll walk.
Yeah.
You can show everyone.
Oh man, this is, like you said, you coming here, man. It shows. I wasn't expecting. I've been coming here since it happened.
Yeah, we do graves and
What's
stuff.
your dog's name?
Oh, that's Boxer and Bane.
Boxer and Bane.
Yeah, we travel.
Nice.
Yeah, I was really shocked about what happened. I figured, well, I'll come by here and,
Sorry, you
look.
caught me like screaming now.
Oh, that's fine.
I missed them, man. That was my heart. Those 2 are my babies. You see, this is their name. And
Well, I'm gonna not show your plate here. I'll just show the corner of it. Okay, go ahead.
So you see, it's Alanah, and then that's Zayn. As you see, they both passed away on 4/20. Days before his birthday, we buried them. and she was turning 8 just a few weeks. We had to bury both of them. No kids to celebrate their birthday in the grave. So, and like you said, bring awareness to this. Please stay at home. Please stay at home before you drink, man. I hate happening to when people don't think about it, man. What about buddy? Hey, you guys travel with dad all the time? You keep him busy? You guys are beautiful, man. You take well good care of him, man.
Oh, thanks. I try. He's a rescue there. The other one I bought because during the coronavirus there's no dogs in the shelters, right? So Detroit Dog Rescue just caught me, and I was supposed to get a dog named Oriole. They said I'm next in line. I said it's kind of too late because I went down to Ohio to pick him up.
You driving from Houston, man?
No, I drive up here from Houston. I live up here.
Oh, you live up here?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Other side. But yeah, so I picked him up out of Ohio because I like you know, rescuing dogs and stuff like that.
Gorgeous.
Take care of them.
And you know what's crazy? And I'm not a spiritual person because, like, you know, with everything happening, I know everything happens for a reason, but I can't see anything happening for that. But just to see these two, you come like for something to happen like this, man, it's special to me. It's gonna, you guys made my day today. You did.
I didn't realize that. I appreciate that.
You see, and like, you know, with like both of them passed, it's 2 of them. So you see 2 dogs and you. It's just, you know, I put it in perspective. Like, it means something to me, man. So.
How old are you? Like 25 or?
No, I'm 36.
Oh, 36.
Yeah,
You look good.
Thank you. Well, yeah, I've been. To be honest, when I was in UAM with him, it was hard for me to eat since this, man. So I've been slimming down a lot, and then basketball helps. I play like 4 times a week, man.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, so I'm known for the community. This lady says she's known in Monroe County. I'm known everywhere, and like just playing basketball. That's all I do. I never did nothing bad. I'm not no criminal. I have no record. I have nothing, man. All I do is play basketball. You know,
that's it?
That's it. You know, like, and I tell people this, and let this be a thing too. It doesn't matter if you're white, black, Chinese, Asian, blue, color, red. You took someone's life. Please think before you drink and drive. Please do that. 2 innocent kids are in the ground. I have to come here 3-4 times a week to see them, and it's hard. And take care of my other son.
Wow.
It's hard, man. It is.
3-4 times.
I
That's
come
serious.
Here during basketball times. I try to come here, you know, when I have the free time to come here. It's right past here. I'm not too far from here. I live in Flat Rock. I don't know if you're familiar how Flat Rock is.
Yeah, I know where it is.
Not too far from
here.
So
Exactly. Yep.
my son still hasn't came here yet. He hasn't been here yet since the funeral.
Is he still like in a hospital or?
No, he's still in a hospital bed. He's at
Bed.
his mom. He's in a hospital bed because he can't walk right now. But he's
Oh,
taking,
geez.
yes.
That's like about half a year.
And he just turned 12.
Really? Yeah, I
Yes.
got in a motorcycle accident. Well, I'm not as bad as him, but I broke my right arm and 3 of my ribs.
Sorry to hear that.
There was oil on the road. I flew off 30 to 35 miles an hour. So I kind of relate somewhat to how he get hit by a car. How fast is that car going? 30?
No, 50.
50?
When you watch the videos on, you know, the court scene,
50 through the door too?
50, through the door, yeah, about 30.
Oh, my
40,
Lord.
Yeah. When it shows the video on YouTube, when you see the court proceeding, she punched the pedal, like she punched the gas. When you drive a car, it can keep track of your your foot pedal. She was going at 100%, meaning your foot's all the way at the pedal at the time of impact.
Oh,
that
wow.
means like she was just gunning it and she wasn't aware of it. But when she hit the kids, all she did was get out the car, and all she did was just
Walked away?
Walk away. And there's my son pinned under it, and my daughter is in the front of her car.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she didn't show no remorse. She was so shocked, and she's still trying to get off. The justice system, I hope, works in Michigan. I really do. For all you guys who stay tuned, check out the YouTube channel. It's Swan Boat Club in Michigan. My daughter's name is Alanah, and my son's name is Zayn. Again, my name is Brian Phillips.
Brian Phillips.
Brian
Okay.
Phillips. I do appreciate meeting you, man. I'm gonna take some more time and then put some stuff on their grave. Okay, if you're still around.
I'm gonna look at your grave
Hey,
one
go
more
ahead,
time.
go
If
ahead.
you want to
Take
talk, that's fine,
Yeah.
and then I'll leave you be.
Okay. Yeah, take as much time as I'm not a like, you know, me. I didn't get on the news and everything because I'm not a news person. I feel
Yeah,
like,
I know.
you
They want views.
They want views, man. I'm not that person. You know, they don't deserve that. Even though if you check the channel, there's over millions. There's nothing I can do. But I look at it as awareness. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? People are, you know, they're getting educated on what not to do.
Yeah, like I said, I could relate to it because when I got hit by, when I was a little kid, I was waiting for the bus, and a DUI driver, a woman, just hit me. And all I remember was I was like underneath the oil pan,
Ouch.
and then I felt like, you know, knocked out, and then I woke up in the hospital. I think she ran, and then they caught her later on, you know.
She was to the point where, if you know, a lot of people feel comfortable when they at home drinking. Before she even got into her car, she was staggering down the stairs.
Yeah, I saw that or heard about it.
Yeah, you see, when you see it on the video, it shows it. And then I don't want to put, how can I put it? When it comes to law enforcement, I know you have to do your job, but if you look at the video, people were screaming, like, get the kid. My son was still alive at some point, and the guys walked right past my son to get to Marcella. They went to help her first when my son needed help. So for me to see how it progressed, I feel like they wanted to see her injured because she was the one getting, you know, out the car. She was messed up, but they didn't even worry about my kids at any point until after the fact.
She married too, right?
She is married also. What I was been told, I don't know this lady from, she just walked into my life, but I was told that her and her husband was having a divorce. She got drunk. She started thinking her husband was cheating on him, you know, cheating on her. So she got in her car, hallucinating, whatever the alcohol does to people at that point in time, and she thought he was at the boat club. Not knowing there's a birthday party going on, she's thinking her husband's sitting there drinking with a female. Bam, she hits 13 people. That's what it does to you. I think she was in the alcohol. She didn't think what she was doing. She didn't know what she was aware of, and now it cost me. And what's crazy, my kids didn't want to go to the birthday party, bro. They don't. They love being with me. If you want, you can check on my Facebook for your viewers. I don't have nothing. Check on my Facebook if you guys want to add me at Brian Phillips on Facebook. Check all the pictures. I was that dad. I was that dad.
Yeah, I felt really bad, dude. It's just kind of, I saw you out here and I figured maybe you were just with someone, you know, somebody else. I figured to ask you.
A couple people since I've been here, it happened 5 months ago. A lot of people who know our story, I've seen a couple come and say they give me their condolences and that. It's really shocking because a lot of people do not know what to say. And I'm a humble person, so I don't use that to my, like, hey, my kids passed away, go out and be angry at the world. I'm angry, I'm very angry, but it needs to be towards the right people. You know, and then when this is all said and done, I'm gonna make like a foundation for little girls and boys who want to play basketball. My daughter didn't even know there was female basketball players.
Oh, really?
She didn't. She came to my game.
She never heard of the WNBA?
No, she wasn't. She was 8, so she was.
Oh,
learning.
yeah,
She
that's
came-
true. Sorry.
Yeah, she came to my games and she was like, "Dad, women play?" I'm like, "Yeah, love, I'll show you." This summer I was gonna work on her playing, you know. So she didn't know none of that. That lady took away a lot from me, man. I'm so humble because it could happen to any of us, and I don't know how no one else could act. So why, you know, I want to respect their name. I want to respect my kids' name. They love Roblox. They love Stumble, guys. If you want to see what I got them, you know, they love Marvel. They love this stuff, man. I'm going to continue to do it every week. As you see, if you look around, they come and do the lawn. They well take care of this place, but they also tell you can't keep stuff on the grave. You can't have it longer than I think
Like
20 days or
yeah.
30. Like, so the guy on the golf cart, he comes and talks to me and lets me know. He tries to save it for me and you see what he can do. But as you see, they butcher it up sometimes. I try to put flowers when I can, but it's sad, man. It's very sad.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to leave you be. Is that all right? Or
I appreciate you and your time, man. Thank you. And appreciate your viewers to taking the time to watch and listen. So I appreciate you guys and thank you.
Yeah, I dealt with a lot of DUIs on the road, and I mean, they do some stupid stuff. I had one like on US 2 that was plowing the road, and this was like during the summer. Then I had another one driving down the road, like the tires with the sparks on it on the tow road. It's like, you know, if they want to stay drunk, that's none of my business.
It's no one's business.
Keep it at home, you know.
She was fine at home. When she was drinking, coming down the stairs, you was fine. You was in your own home. You was in your own privacy. Get hammered, get naked and dance. Do you. But when she went down the stairs and she's stumbling, you should have never started a car. Never.
She wasn't doing any drugs, was
Nothing.
she?
Was
No
straight
drugs?
alcohol. Oh, wait, no. Medicine. She was on some medicine name. I don't know what it's called. It's something for, she said she was on seizures. But
That's probably an excuse.
even if she was, just say hypothetically she was, you can't be drinking on medicine. Who drinks when you're taking medication? You can't drink alcohol. It says it on the bottle.
Yeah, it
Do
does.
not drink, you know? She chose to take her medicine and double it with alcohol, and she took 2 lives.
So how did you find out about this? You saw the news and you were shocked, or someone called and told you about it?
Oh, when I found out, I was at home. The mother of my kids picked them up at 12 o'clock in the afternoon. This happened at 3. They were supposed to come back. I was at home waiting for them. I ordered pizza. I didn't hear nothing for a while. It was being odd because they text me. My brother told me, he says, "Have you seen the news? Have you seen anything? Something happened in Monroe County." I said, "What are you talking about?" He's like, "There's an accident. Alanah is very much hurt." I didn't know nothing about Jaden, which that's their names. Jaden, Alanah, and Zayn Phillips. They got my last name. I didn't know nothing about Zayn or Jaden, but I knew Alanah was gone. As a parent, you feel it. So I felt it. Once he told me, my heart dropped. I started getting calls on my phone telling me, Brian, Monroe County, there's been an accident. It's your kids are involved. I ended up getting a ride to the crime scene, and 2 Michigan State troopers told me what happened, and I dropped to my knees and screamed. I screamed louder than I ever screamed in my life. And before I could like picture what's happening, the helicopter flew my 12-year-old son to the University of Michigan. So before I could register what happened to my son and daughter, I had to go make sure my son was fighting for his life. He had his collapsed lung. He was on the table when I went in there. So he was still fighting for his life the whole time. He was in the ICU for 5 days in the University of Michigan. So,
Wow.
Yeah. So it was very hard doing this. And it's like you said, when you see everything, it's like a movie, man. This don't happen really to anybody.
I know exactly, because there was a tornado in like Dundee years ago.
Oh yes, about the 2-year-old kid.
I was inside of that tornado.
Was you?
No, what happened was there was a TV thing saying a storm coming, so I thought it was done.
Like an alert, like the
Yeah,
alert?
but they ain't say no. There was a second storm, and the house was shaking, and that it's like you said, you don't want to believe it, but it feels like a movie.
It does.
And then I opened up the door, and the door hit me, and I was actually inside of it.
He was 2 years old, right? He had 2 years old. He was like a ginger, like my son, right?
Who?
The kid that died. There was a 2-year-old that passed away in Dundee, wasn't there?
From the tornado?
Yeah, from the tornado.
I don't think anyone died.
No one passed away. I thought someone passed away in Dundee. I thought it was because the tornado was bad. I heard about that.
Unless if you're talking about the one recently, I don't know. But I'm talking about 10 years ago.
Oh, okay, no.
Yeah. Well, anyway, yeah, that, and then I was up all night scared. I grabbed my ex-wife, put her in the house and stuff like that, and woke up. Actually, I shouldn't say woke up, but yeah, I know what you're talking about, because it's like, I stayed up all night, and then the sun, it's slow but fast, and then I see helicopters all around and all that. It's like, man, messy.
It was the worst chaotic scene I've ever seen in my life when I got to that, because it was at a boat club by the water, and it was so. A lot of people don't know, like I was the dad when I first got there. Once the troopers came up to me, it felt real, when you actually are there, but I didn't have time to react. Other than dropping to the floor and screaming, I had to make sure Jaden was okay. He was in the helicopter already there. As soon as I got to the hospital, I never left his sight. The news, everybody was calling up to the hospital. I locked it down for 2 weeks. No one came up there, no one called.
Yeah, they went over.
Family, friends, I had to make sure he was okay. I had to make sure he survived. He was in critical condition. If you look at the report, he was in critical condition, and my 2 kids passed away. His mom got hurt. A lot of people got injured.
So my question: did the woman stay there till the cops arrived, or did she take off?
No, she couldn't move. She was that intoxicated. She couldn't move. Honestly, I don't even think she realized what happened. But their defense to see that, you're 66 years old. If I was her, take what you did, take responsibility. Show you're responsible for it. Like, don't get me wrong. I know justice system. You got to plead not guilty, not this. Who else was behind the car? You. Who else killed them? You. Why would you plead not guilty saying that you wasn't intoxicated? Everybody who watches that video sees clearly she was drunk. She was very drunk. You just said she was walking down the stairs. You seen the video. She should have never been behind the wheel. And I come in here and I see people people see with their loved ones. This is my closure space. This is my happy space. I come here, I spend hours here. The only thing I don't like about here is that I can't come here and sleep. I would get a blanket and sleep right here if I wanted to. I can't do that.
Probably do it during the day, right?
Probably, yeah. If I can come here in the morning time, I try to get here. I do.
I'll tell you, this is a nice cemetery.
It is. The odds of you being here. JC, right?
Yeah.
Man, the odds of you being here, man, it's a blessing, bro. It is. And
I figure we're around town, so we're going to do some graves, and then I figure, well, I'm going to come check up, and
I appreciate your time, man. I do.
Yeah.
And
like
your
I
viewers,
said,
man, your viewers, man, that's cool to see it, because I wasn't expecting it. I thought I seen you sitting, I thought I seen you getting, like, maybe you was with your loved one. I'm like, that's awesome, man. He brings his dogs. They're probably loving it, just showing that, hey, I bring my dogs to see you. So.
well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to leave you be.
I appreciate your time, man. Thank you. And your viewers also, man. All you guys be safe out there. I appreciate you, man. I'll give you another hug before I leave.
Okay. Well, I've been praying for you, man.
Thank you, man. I do appreciate it. I do. You want
All
to
right,
get one
say
more
bye
son?
to the dogs.
See you later, big guys. Take it easy.
All
Keep
right,
Dad
well,
safe. Keep Dad safe
I
on the road.
think this is probably going to bother you for the rest of your life.
It is.
I'm pretty sure.
It is.
Because, like, when I lost my dog, I mean, people say it's a dog, it's a family member. It still bothers me. It's been about 4 years.
Oh, I'm sorry
So,
to hear that, man.
But All right, well, I'll leave you be.
And if one thing before we go, how would I be able to find your channel, man? If you don't mind me asking, how I'll be able to find your channel?
Oh, it's JC Magic 7.
JC
So,
Magic 7. Okay.
yeah, I just do this part-time just because I'm learning like journalism and
It's awesome, man. What's a great way for awareness? I can tell you that.
is it?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
it
went
is.
to school for accounting business law degree, and then you know, I truck drive and I do a bunch of other stuff. I do a little bit of legal, so I do everything a little bit here and there. But yeah, I'm gonna go to school to learn how to do like video editing and stuff like that.
That is awesome.
You
Keep
know,
with it, man.
yeah.
And I'll stay tuned, man. And you know, I know probably if I never see you again, or if I do, man, it was nice meeting you.
I'll probably be here again when you get your tombstone, and I'll
Oh, yeah.
do a thing on it. So,
Sweet. That'd be awesome.
but I wish you best of luck, man. I don't know. Yeah, I felt like you probably felt like punching that woman in the head, you know.
There's a lot of anger that flows through me. I would disrespect my kids really bad because if I go out of anger, like I trust me, I would do like censor TV. What would most dads do? You know, what would most dads do? But I'm so humble, man, because if it happened to someone else, how would you treat them? What would you say to them? How would you approach them? You can't. So I try just to. I come here. There's no one bothering me. There's no one here. And it's so comforting. It is. I do appreciate your time, JC.
Yeah, I do pray for you in church and stuff. So.
And tell your church I appreciate it. Your viewers, your friends, and people you know that have been praying for me, I do appreciate it. It goes a long way.
Okay. Well, good luck. That's all I could say. I didn't know you could do. I hope you have a better life throughout, but it is hard. Okay, well, I'm gonna leave you at peace here.
Got it, man.
Thank you for sharing your story.
Got it.
Well, actually, it's not a story. It was a tragedy. It's an idiot, you know. Yeah, I saw you crying. It still bothers you after 6 months, man. I feel really bad for you. I really do.
I cry every day, 2-3 times a day, if not more. I don't keep track, and I don't think anybody does. It's just
6 years old, 8 years, 6 years, 8 years.
8 and 4.
8 and 4. That's too short.
Too short. Like 8. One was in 2nd grade. One was in preschool.
Wow.
Yeah. So.
Well, I think what the attorney's trying to do is just keep her out of jail,
That's it.
install it as long as he can, and. In my opinion, I think the attorney's just about as guilty, but you know they got to go through the court.
If,
so
you know, as much as you do research, I do a lot of research too. That guy, he's a drunk also. The lawyer drinks.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
He had DUIs in his life. Yes.
Oh, wow.
So they're 2 peas in one messed up pot. You know what I'm saying? So they're helping each other, type thing. You know, they know they're both drunks. I think he's just in it for like the money. You know, like how lawyers are. She's really wealthy. So I think he's doing that, keep you out of jail, but keep paying him.
Do you know where she used to work for a living, or
I believe that I was told it was the DTE company.
Detroit Edison?
Yes, that's what I was told, for the Detroit Edison. Yes.
All right.
Her
Well,
husband is retired from there also.
Really. Well, I'm gonna leave you be, sir. I wish you the best of luck.
Take it easy, big guy. Okay. I appreciate you and
I
your
might
time.
see you.
Okay?
I might come out here in a couple months.
Hey, you're more than welcome.
And if I see you, you know.
I remember you. You got it,
Thank
man.
you.
Appreciate your time, big guy.
All right. See you later. Well, that was the father right there. also just spoke with the dad. Oh, yeah, here's